Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here.
For my money, Peter, Sergio Busquets was the best number 6 of his generation.
And it's striking, isn't it, how different he is from those bustling box-to-box players who've tended to take that position in the past.
That's right, very, very cagey in the way he operated. No heroic tackles or lung-bursting athleticism, but that's because he doesn't need any of that. He's someone who carved out a role for himself that I think only he can play.
And he's in on goal, goes for a shot! Goal! Borusia Dortmund! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. Martin. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Sabitzer. Now it's Yamal. Osimhen. Great chance! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's been played through. Osimhen. Busquets. It's Lokonga. And it's Minamino. Looking for the run. Now it's Yamal. Played back. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Osimhen! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Sabitzer. Milan looking to pass their way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Milan finding their passes. Busquets. Played out wide.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Minamino.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So off we go once more. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Sabitzer. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yamal. Yamal. And the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And he's heaved it away. Out to the left it goes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Sabitzer. Plays a sharp little ball here. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! They're back within reach! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So is this the start of a comeback? No, that's been intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
This looks promising. Plenty to aim at here. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Osimhen. Nicely shaped ball. And the through ball. Look, Osimhen! They've done it!
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So now the difference is 3. Busquets. Not the most accurate pass. Sabitzer. Oh, delightful ball. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! He's scored! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
How many? Just how many? Milan are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? Busquets. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Minamino.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Busquets really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Minamino. Sucic. Now that looks a decent ball. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Sabitzer. Chance here to counter. And he welcomes it in. And that's put paid to a promising move. They get a throw in.
Il quarto uomo
4
indica
extra
4
minutes
minuti
added
di
on.
recupero.
Ball's played through. Sabitzer looking to run onto it. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Numero 9.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Il numero 18.
Short changes him with that pass. Sucic. Taken back almost at once. Shot a goal! Busquets. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.